This story began 5 months ago in the Tunisian desert, after the revolution that ousted President Ben Ali. At the time, like many others in southern Tunisia, Mohamed was struggling to make ends meet. He made his living smuggling petrol from Libya.
That's why I want to leave, go to Italy or Europe. I've been doing this for a long time, but this is a harsh life.
Faced with 40% unemployment in the region, Alaeddine decided to set off for Europe, and his father, living in France, simply couldn't talk him out of it.
I'm coming over, Dad. I'll find a job within 2 months.
Do you know what it's like to be an illegal immigrant? You won't get a job. You'll have to work on the black market.
Thousands of Tunisians chose to cross the Mediterranean Sea and enter Italy illegally. Uncle Mokhtar led the way.
Well, we're leaving our families behind, parents, children. We want to leave quickly. There's nothing for us here.
These pictures made headlines around the world. Hundreds of migrants piling onto old fishing boats in broad daylight. In all, 23,000 Tunisians risked their lives crossing over into Europe. Hundreds of them drowned. What has become of Mokhtar, Mohamed, and Alaeddine? We caught up with them right here on the outskirts of Paris. All three survived. All three came to the suburb of Aubervilliers, where they have family. All three are here illegally. And here's Mokhtar, all smiles because he feels at home here.
This is my neighborhood. This is where I first landed in 1982. I know everything here. I've lived all over.
He first set foot in France 30 years ago and has spent most of his adult life walking these streets.
I'll show you my first home, number 27 L'Écuyer Street. There's nothing left there now. I came straight here. My uncle put me up. There used to be a building. It's empty now.
After 3 decades in France, Mokhtar went back to Tunisia for the first time last year to attend his daughter's wedding. And the first chance he got in the post-Ben Ali chaos, he returned to Aubervilliers. He knows the neighborhood by heart.
Their family. He's family. From Tataouine. And he's from Zarzis.
Mokhtar feels like he belongs here, yet he could be arrested and sent back to Tunisia at any moment. As an undocumented immigrant, he has officially no right to live or work in France. But that doesn't worry him. He finds work easily enough.
Well, I'm gonna head to the cafe. I'm gonna have my coffee, wait for my friends to drop by, and maybe when they come, one of them will have a job for me. That's how it works.
When word of mouth is not enough, the cafe serves as a temp agency. Mokhtar comes every morning at dawn and hopes for the best.
All the workers come here for coffee at 5 in the morning. The bosses come too. If a worker doesn't show up, the boss just picks someone else instead. And I get a day's work. Not bad, huh?
Mokhtar has always worked in construction, masonry, tiling, painting. He says he sometimes makes up to 1,600 euros a month, 20% more than French minimum wage. But how do you get a job if you're new and don't know anyone? For years, finding work on the black market was easy. Illegal immigrants would simply show up at the construction supplies store 5 minutes away from Mokhtar's cafe. We went to film at 6 a.m. with a hidden camera. This is the warehouse, where construction companies buy their equipment. Mokhtar used to come here often and knows how the system works.
A builder will come here. He'll buy equipment. If he needs a worker, he'll just step outside, look at one of the guys waiting in front, and put him to work. And if the guy's good on the job, he'll keep him. If he's qualified enough, that's the way it works. every day.
And sure enough, opposite the warehouse, a dozen youths or so are waiting silently for no apparent reason. We strike up a conversation. This young man wonders what kind of work we are after.
What type of work are you looking for?
Me? I'm a laborer.
Whoa, you're lucky. They're always looking for laborers here.
Really? They're looking to hire laborers.
Oh yeah, they need everything here.
He is also an illegal immigrant from Tataouine, southern Tunisia. And when he arrived in France, he was advised to come here for work. So they don't care if you're illegal?
No, everyone knows they'll take anyone here.
Did you come here yesterday?
Yes, I was here yesterday.
And did you find work?
No, I come here every day, and I only found work for the first 3 days. Since then, nothing.
And there is no work this morning either. As Mukhtar, the veteran of the black market, explains, the days when illegal immigrants could find work easily are over.
There's too many of them. Look, those who arrived yesterday, they're sleeping outside. Why? Because they don't have any family here, they don't have any skills, they've never worked in France before. In that case, it's better to stay home.
Is it harder for the new guys?
Oh yeah, it's hell.
Mukhtar's nephew Mohamed is gradually coming to the same conclusion. He's the small-time smuggler from Tataouine who was fed up with life in Tunisia. He has no job and little prospects of finding one. He hardly speaks French and has no particular skills to offer. This morning, as often, he plans to meet up in the park with his friends, all of them illegal immigrants like himself.
I come here often. I meet my friends who came over from Tunisia with me to get the latest news. Are they working? Did they find a job? Do they have a place to sleep?
There's no one here, so Mohamed decides to go looking for his friends in town. And that means taking the subway. A part of everyday life for most Parisians, but for an illegal immigrant, it's an extra risk. At any moment, there could be a ticket inspection. Are you afraid of the police?
Yeah, of course I'm afraid of the cops. It's normal. If I buy my ticket, I should be okay. Well, at least I'm not breaking the law. I'm not allowed to be here. So if I don't even buy a ticket, I'm just increasing the risk of being caught.
When he reaches Stalingrad Square, there's no one there either. We're told there was a police raid just a few hours ago. A group of Tunisians was arrested, perhaps to be deported. Mohamed had a narrow escape.
This is really not the life I was expecting when I came to France. I was convinced I'd find a job. Since I can't find one, well, I just try to keep myself busy. I walk around, look at the sights.
He knew life in France wouldn't be a walk in the park, but he wasn't quite expecting this. Empty days, constant fear of arrest, no job. He makes his way back to Aubervilliers and spends yet another day killing time, waiting for his luck to turn. On the other side of the road, his cousin Alaeddin has come to an important conclusion. He'll never make it here in France and must go back to Tunisia. Allah is the kid from Tataouine who used to speak to his dad over the internet. He came here illegally and now realizes this working-class suburb is not quite the France he had dreamed of.
Aubervilliers looks just like home. It looks like Tataouine. This place was forgotten. It's been neglected. Nicolas Sarkozy, he just forgot about this place. It's true. Look, this is a map of Paris. This town here is the true France. This northern part, where we are right now, that's Tunisia. See, this is France. Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, Trocadero, La Défense, that's France. The rest, it's Tunisia.
For Allah, France was paradise. The Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, money, work. It was all supposed to be so easy. His dad Ali did try to warn him, but he wouldn't listen. Now, 2 generations of Tunisians sit side by side. Ali, the father, has spent his entire adult life working legally on French construction sites to feed his family back home. He has seen countless illegal immigrants try their luck here.
It's not easy to get authorization here. You think France is going to welcome with open arms the 24,000 illegal immigrants who left Tunisia and give them all the right to stay and work? You think France is going to find them all a job? It's not easy. Even people who are here legally can't find a job. They're on social benefits. And others expect to come and find work here? At least my son's doing the right thing. He doesn't like it, so he's going back.
I'm going home to Tunisia. It's better that way. I'll try to find a job. At least I'll be at home with my family, my friends. There's just too much misery and hardship here.
Allah hopes to leave soon. In the meantime, he tries to look on the bright side of life in France and visits the sites like a proper tourist. His favorite? The Champs-Élysées. He's even impressed by a French military parade. He'll show the pictures to his friends back home.
There's so much negativity around us, but I'd like to take home a positive image of France. When I go back home, this is what I want to keep in mind.
When the band plays the French national anthem, Allah sings his own tune. What did you sing?
The Tunisian national anthem. What do you expect me to sing? They sing their song, I sing mine.
That's Alaeddin's way of saying adieu to France. It is estimated that 1/3 of Tunisians who came to France illegally after the revolution now want to go back to their country.